Falling in love again, never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it. Love's always been my game, play it how I may. I was made that way, can't help it.
Suze, there's something I have to talk to you about.
Russell, what is it?
I've met someone.
What do you mean you've met someone? I'm such an idiot! I knew something was wrong. I thought you were getting bored with me. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you were.
No, I wasn't. I didn't mean this to happen.
Of course you didn't. You were coerced into an extramarital affair against your will.
You know what I mean.
Who is she? Who is she?
Don't make this any more difficult than it already is.
You expect me to make this easy for you?
No, not really. Just seemed the appropriate thing to say.
Did you spend the weekend with her?
No.
Liar!
Okay, yes.
Bastard! You're not going to get away with this, Russell!
Please try and be rational. What's that?
A Magnum 44. The most powerful handgun known to man. And a woman.
What are you doing with a Magnum?
For every action, there's a consequence, Russell. It's time to face yours.
Suze! Relax. Wrong genre. Besides, Magnum isn't really Susanna's style. She works in marketing. Isn't going to be easy, though. Telling her about me and Ellie. I definitely do have to tell her. I promised Ellie. Anyway, it's the right thing to do.
The right thing to do? Are you nuts?
Excuse me?
Rightness is a subjective state dependent on the prevailing morality of the time. It's an arbitrary concept.
You're not serious?
Sure. If you lived in Gomorrah, they'd give you the keys to the city.
Are you saying morality doesn't exist?
I'm saying it does exist, but only in the eyes of the beholder. Ergo, it cannot constitute the basis of a rational decision. Forget about right, do what's best. Shall I chuck a left here?
No, stay on the main road and take the turn before the junction. Look, I accept that moral boundaries fluctuate, but no one takes all that nihilistic claptrap seriously. Even Bowie dumped it when he discovered soul music. There are certain, indisputable, universally accepted truths. Thou shalt not kill. It's wrong because we know it's wrong. Always has been, always will be.
It was okay to kill Nazis.
That's different. Anyway, Susanna isn't a Nazi. Pull over up here. Susanna, I'm leaving you. Susanna, I'm leaving you. Susanna, I'm leaving you. Susanna, I'm... home.
Aloha, baby.
Susanna?
Mai Tai?
Thanks.
Okula Maluna. It means bottoms up in Hawaiian.
Hakuna Matata. Suze, are you feeling all right?
Yes, I've never felt better. I thought this would be fun. It is, isn't it? Fun.
Yeah. It's kind of Hawaiian-themed fun, though, isn't it?
I brought all the equipment from work. Why don't you put on that and slip into these? I've got the whole evening planned.
Suze, it's great of you to go to so much trouble. I'm done in. I could use a nap. Do you mind?
No! No, of course not.
Right. See you later. Gotta stop spending so much time with Louis.
I cannot believe you forgot about an order this size. What were you thinking?
Well, I guess I just couldn't manage without you. Glass of wine?
Sure.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. A flower for the sexy señorita.
Mill, what are you doing?
I missed you.
I was only away a couple of days.
No, I missed us, you know.
Mill,
Ellie.
don't.
Oh, come on. We used to have such a good time.
Used to. It's in the past, remember? I'm with Russell now.
It's only a little bit of fun. Russell doesn't have to know.
Mill, Russell's told me that he loves me.
He's a married man, Ellie. He'd tell you his cock was a bar of chocolate if he thought you'd hold it.
And I love him.
Sweet. And tell me, where does Mrs. Russell fit into this cosy little scenario? He'll never leave her, Ellie. They never do.
You know, bitter's not your colour, Mill. There's nothing for you.
Ellie? Ellie!
Suze, I can't go on living a sham. No, not sham, no one uses words like sham. Lie, I can't go on living a lie. It's too cliched, she'd be sick all over me if I said that. I've got too much respect for you not to be honest. Now that I like. Respect's good, focus on the positive, give it some spin. Now, how do we deal with her having sex with someone else who isn't you bit?
You haven't mentioned much about the cottage.
Oh, yeah, it was good. Very picturesque.
Did it help you find inspiration?
Yeah, kind of. Suze, there's something I need to say.
Oh, there's some post for you.
Thanks.
I think one of them's from your agent.
Really? Hello?
What is it?
It's a cheque. Royalties from Golden Chunks.
I'm going to the bank tomorrow. I'll pay it in. Russell, this is a cheque for £16,000.
That's just for the first quarter.
There'll be more?
Could be.
Why are we taking this so calmly?
No idea.
Feel like going mental?
Yeah, all right. Susanna, are you crying?
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Could this be the same woman who not so long ago was accusing me of prostituting my God-given talents?
This was a woman who didn't know whoring could be so lucrative.
Oh, so your opinions are market-led?
You know me, I'm nothing if not pragmatic. So how does it feel to earn all that money?
Oh, it's a bit like waking up in the morning and finding a couple of extra inches on the end of your penis that weren't there before.
Oh. Oh. So, what was it you were going to tell me?
Oh, it's nothing. Forget it.
Russell, I've been doing a few rough calculations based on your royalty statement. If I'm right, you could stand to earn as much as 100 grand out of this.
You sure?
It's a ballpark figure, but yeah, I think so.
Looks like I'll be able to afford to splash out on that new pair of pants I've been keeping my eye on.
We can take a holiday. Take loads of holidays. Just think how much more time we'll be able to spend together.
What about your job?
I could give up work.
Are you serious? They'd have to use laser surgery to remove you from your workstation.
I'm deadly serious, Russell. I've done education and empowerment. Now I'd quite like to do St. Lucia. This money changes everything. It's an opportunity to start all over again. We could even start thinking about having a family. Could you imagine mother with a grandchild? What's the matter, Russell?
And the neck on this jumper's irritating me. I'm going to change.
This is my idea of the perfect day. An Arnold Schwarzenegger season on video and good company.
Which one do you want to watch first?
It's up to you. So long as it's not True Lies or Kindergarten Cop.
Total Recall, then.
Great. Keep your eye out for that three-breasted mutant waitress who can play Spot the Falsey.
It's the one on the left.
How can you be so sure?
It's my area. Here we go. Oh. Don't move. I'll try and get rid of them. Hey, Russell.
Lou, I'm so pleased you're in.
Really? Only it's not the best time.
You won't believe what's been happening. I still couldn't have sex with Ellie, and then she hit me and everything was all right. And then I told her I loved her, and she said she loved me, and I was going to tell Susanna everything, and then we got the money, and now she wants to go to St. Lucia and have a baby.
Ellie!
Susanna, are you listening?
She came round to see me. Susanna.
Why?
She knows something's up.
Oh, God.
Fortunately for you, she doesn't know what. She's blaming herself.
Thank God.
It's getting messy, me old mate. I didn't relish being put in that position.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leo. I'm going to get this sorted. I just need to pick the right moment. Preferably one where Susanna's in another postal code and I'm in a chieftain tank.
What's wrong with your neck?
I think I'm growing another head.
Perhaps it's a metaphor for your current situation.
It's just a rash.
Hi. Piers, this is my friend Russell. Russell Piers.
Pleased to meet you. Piers Martin.
Russell Boyd. Russell Boyd.
Russell is 34, composes jingles for a living, and is clearly not a homosexual.
Take after my father.
I've never met a jingle composer before. Have you written anything I'd know?
No, shouldn't think so.
Russell wrote the Golden Chunks advert.
No way. I love that. Golden chunks, every little dog loves golden chunks, golden chunks, golden chunks, yum, 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 yum. Woof!
Actually, I'm more into composing soundtracks for movies.
Piers is writing his first screenplay, aren't you, Piers?
I'm trying to. Till then, I'm a motorbike courier.
You should see him in leather. I swear no cow ever died for a nobler cause.
I should go.
I thought you wanted to talk.
Another time.
Why don't you stay and watch the movie? We've got popcorn and hot dogs.
Things to do, you know. I'll leave you two to eat each other in peace. Hello, Camilla. Is Ellie here?
No. She didn't turn up this morning and she never slept in the flat last night.
Do you know where she is?
Well, I'd assumed she'd spent the night with you. But then... Oh, sorry, I forgot. You're married, aren't you?
You speak up a bit. I think there's a stone-deaf yak farmer in Tibet who didn't quite catch that.
What does your wife think about all this, Russell? Surely she must have her suspicions by now.
None of your business, but thanks for caring.
Women usually know. Of course, there are those too weak to confront it, but they know. Is your wife a weak woman, Russell?
Compared to you, Jeff Kate is a weak woman, Camilla.
Even they can only kid themselves for so long. It'll all come out in the end. And that day's getting closer and closer. Especially now you've shown Ellie the L word. Oh, yes. I can feel the pressure rising. Do you think you can take it, Russell? Has a namby-pamby Nick Hornby type like you got what it takes to see this through to the end? Or is it time to get out of the kitchen? What do you think?
I think I better be going.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Oh, by the way, I thought you were great in that film. Give my regards to the Dalmatians when you next see them.
Door.
Ignore it, they might go away.
Are you expecting anyone?
Only Russell.
He was here earlier.
Did you ever see Groundhog Day?
Good movie.
Based it on Russell's life. Stop it before the bit where his head opens up so he can remove the bomb from his brain. Yes?
Are you Louis?
Who wants to know?
I'm Ellie Rawsthorne.
Oh, Russell's tart. This is a nice surprise. What are you doing here? How do you know where I live?
I went through Russell's address book when we were away. I realise it's somewhat duplicitous, but it's the kind of thing us tarts do. We learn it in basic training.
Come in.
Thanks.
Piers, Ellie Piers. You look like you could do with a cup of tea.
You haven't got anything to eat, have you? I'm bloody starving.
I've got some hot dogs on the go.
Oh, bliss.
One dog coming up.
Pierce is a good-looking devil.
Yes, he is. And he's strictly one-way traffic, so keep your eyes off.
I thought you were celibate.
I am. And with the amount of visitors I'm getting today, I'm likely to stay that way. I'm sure you never came here to talk about me.
No, Tar. I don't have many people I can speak to, and it seems that you know Russell better than anyone.
No, I have that privilege.
Russell told me that he loved me. He didn't have to, but he did. And he also told me he was going to tell Susanna about us last night.
Oh.
Only, I accidentally walked past his house.
Address book?
I saw him kiss her. It didn't look much like a kiss goodbye.
And therein lies the essential Russellness of Russell.
You mean he lied?
On the contrary. Russell has the unique ability to say two different things to two different people and mean them both equally. Think of him as emotionally ambidextrous.
That's one way of putting it.
I do know one thing, though, Ellie. Russell and Susanna are husband and wife. They've known each other for 16 years. Been married for 7. It's a lot of history together. If Russell left, it would break her heart. You know Russell. Basically, he's one of life's good guys. Do you think he could ever be happy knowing he'd done that?
So if I love him, I've just got to walk away? Is that it? What about me? Don't I get any happy?
You'll have your moments. And plenty of them.
Oh, Louis.
Come here.
The very thought of you, and I forget to do the little ordinary things that everyone ought to do. I'm living in a kind of daydream. I'm happy as a king, and foolish though it may seem to me, that's everything. The mere idea of you, the longing here for you. You'll never know how slow the moments go till I'm near to you. I see your face in every flower, your eyes and stars above. It's just the thought of you, the very thought of you, my love.
Hey.
Hey.
Been looking for you. Where you been?
Walking, thinking. What's wrong with your face?
Chap in the chemist said it's hives. Apparently they're this season's fashionable accessory. The pashmina of facial blemishes.
You haven't said anything to Susanna, have you?
No, not yet. I'm sorry. I was going to, but...
You didn't.
Something like that. I will, I promise. It's just a difficult time.
It's okay. I'm glad.
You don't mean that?
Yes, I do.
What are you talking about?
I don't love you, Russell. The truth is, I never have.
Why are you saying this?
Because it's true. I'm sorry.
Has Camilla been giving you drugs? No. No, she's holding your parents ransom and...
I just got caught up in all the excitement. It was like a game. Then it dawned on me, I don't want to be with you.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. One minute we're cavorting naked, trying to break the Commonwealth record for freestyle simultaneous orgasm, and now you don't want to be with me? What the hell happened? I know it was a bad time for my foot to fall asleep, but...
It was just sex, Russell. Oh, come on, do you really think I'd end up with some old, divorced man from Muswell Hill?
Not how you put it like that.
It was just a fling that got out of hand, that's all it ever was.
Then why doesn't it feel that way to me?
You're a nice man, Russell Boyd. Go home to your wife. Give your love to someone who can make good use of it. Bye.
Ciao, Bella.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night.
Hop in, geezer.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors